In episode 1, CSAT launched an unprovoked full-scale invasion of West Altis. We focused on the Battle of Neochori, which CSAT managed to take fairly quickly. CSAT's 23rd Mechanized Special Forces also reached Altis. The NATO 44 Infantry Division staged guerrilla tactics along the main road. They managed to destroy columns of APCs, supply vehicles, and infantry vehicles that were heading towards Altis. The battle groups are organized under brigades, which control sectors of their territory. In brigades, they usually contain 10 to 15 divisions, depending on how they organize their army. NATO split up the territory in 3 sections. In the north, 3rd Brigade commands this sector. South is the first, the southern island is the second. For CSAT, they organize themselves in 4 sections. The second is in the north, the middle is commanded by the 3rd, south is the 4th, and first the east. In the north, CSAT's main goal was reaching the NATO airbase. Next goal was controlling these towns. The defensive line created by the position of these towns will make it very difficult for CSAT to take. First goal is advancing into NATO territory and securing these 2 towns. The 16th Mechanized advanced to Galati, and the 6th Infantry head towards Koroni. NATO's 30th Infantry managed to set up positions to protect the town. They contain 3 recon teams on the front line, 4 infantry teams, 2 of them being entrenched in the town, 2 anti-tank infantry teams covering the roads, 2 MRAP attack response teams, 3 truck reinforcement infantry teams, and 1 command post conducting the defense for the division. CSAT had 2 divisions for this battle. They had a large mixture of on-foot and motorized infantry. The battle started with CSAT launching an artillery campaign on possible NATO positions, but this was mostly ineffective thanks to bad intel. CSAT moved in on foot, and firefights started to take place between the 2 armies. After NATO are pushed back from the small forest, motorized forces move in to join the battle. CSAT troops start to position themselves to encircle the town. NATO send the reinforcement teams to help with the defense. CSAT managed to reach the town and the fighting is brutal. The NATO 13th Infantry Division makes a decision to retreat to more favourable grounds. They conduct a somewhat successful counterattack to allow some of the groups to get out of the town. The MRAP response team managed to push back 2 CSAT infantry groups. 1 infantry fire team cleared a few CSAT troops in the buildings. The motorized response team and 1 infantry assault group held back a mix of CSAT infantry and motorized troops. In the end, CSAT managed to advance and take the town. CSAT destroyed the 3 NATO divisions and secured the town. The 10th Infantry is advancing through the dirt road and over the mountains on foot. The 48th is holding the town and using this as a supply depot for resupply such as fuel trucks and equipment. The Belgian 22nd Infantry Team were conducting a helicopter recon mission on the CSAT 10th Infantry Division. It was reported by the crew they were shot down by a CSAT RPG and crash landed in this area. CSAT are in this area controlling the roads. The 13th Infantry reports clashes in the forest marked here. For this mission, NATO must evac the downed crew and destroy the helicopter so it doesn't land in CSAT hands. The infantry team will be deployed in the town, then move into the forest to the crash site. A perimeter will be set up so the medical team can retrieve the downed crew. destroy the helicopter and get out of there. This operation will be conducted by the 20th, 22nd and 13th Infantry Divisions, with supplying infantry support along the roads for minor counter-attacks.
Get in that vehicle.
Roger.
The infantry squad moves up to locate the helicopter crash site. There is a CSAT recon infantry group moving up into the area. NATO eliminates the enemy. They locate the downed heli and head over there. They come under fire from a small recon force in the forest on top of the hill. CSAT sent a small assault team, and the NATO recon force from the heli are engaging. The NATO squad destroys the truck and the infantry. NATO squad moves up to allow for the recon force to escape to the medical team. An unknown number of CSAT forces are pushing to the crash site, and there's an enemy helicopter above. CSAT pushed to the crash site and managed to capture the heli. The surviving helicopter crew retreated back to safety. So, what went wrong in this operation? It was simple, a rush plan got men killed. Not coordinating properly between divisions to conduct a seek and rescue was another reason why this operation failed. The 20th tried to push forces into the general area, but there was an unexpected amount of CSAT troops. A lack of intel didn't allow for the 20th to do their job, which allowed CSAT troops to push to the crash site. It was the same story with the 22nd and 13th with heavy resistance from CSAT troops. I hope you enjoyed that episode. It took longer than expected because I was quite busy, but I hope you enjoy this new map and new icons and new everything. The next episodes will be coming out very shortly. I'm expecting the next one to come out in a month or maybe 2 months hopefully. So thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.